everyone, welcome to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to teach you how to make a tote bag. So to make this tote bag you can take any kind of pattern fabric. It's a very beautiful pattern fabric. It's a very thick fabric also. So first you're going to decide the height and the width of the fabric. So for me the height of the fabric is 20 inches and the width of the fabric is 15 inches. Okay, so this is absolutely depends upon you. How big you want, you can adjust the height, and how wide you want, you can adjust this breadth. So the breadth is going to be 15 inches and the height is going to be 20 inches. So I just made a two-piece like such. So this is going to be the front side and this is going to be the back side, and exactly same like that you're going to cut the lining also. This cream color lining to go with this leaf. And also to make the handle I just took the same cream color fabric. The length of the handle is 30 inches. I have just folded that in half, and also the width of this handle is going to be 4 inches. Okay, so I just made two pieces like such. So one for the front side and one for the back side. So let me show you how to assemble all these together and to sew this. So take the one piece of the pre-fabric and lay it flat like this, and you take the pre-side of the next fabric and you're going to lay exactly like such. Okay, and you can see both the pre-sides are matching together. So leaving a 1/4 inch of seam allowance, you're going to sew this entire fabric in like this. We're going to sew exactly straight, and when you come to this point you're going to give a turn and you're going to sew it down. Okay, this is how you're going to sew only the main fabric. Okay, you're going to just sew like that, and once the main fabric is done you're going to repeat the same to the lining fabric. So to the lining fabric, same like that, you're going to start sewing from the top, and it's going to go all the way down. When you get into this point you're going to put the needle in and you're going to turn that and you're going to sew that again. Okay, so when you come to the center point, make sure that you leave at least a 4 to 5 inch opening over this point, and you're going to sew all the way again to the top. Okay, so this gap is left to turn the fabric in. So this you're going to do only to your lining fabric and not to the main fabric. So when you're sewing the main fabric you're going to sew straight, but when you're sewing the lining fabric you're going to leave at least a 4 to 5 inch of opening over the down part, and the top is going to remain the same. So when you come to that pointed tip, you're going to put the needle in, turn the fabric, and you're going to sew that again. Same like that, when you come to the pointed tip, put the needle in and turn the fabric like this, and you're going to sew to the top. Sew all the way down. So when you get into the pointed tip, put your needle in, turn the fabric and sew exactly till the marked point. Lock the stitch, jump over to the next point like this, and you're going to start the next side. I'm going to sew the handle. So all you're going to do is you're going to fold the handle in half and you're going to sew the exact margin of the handle. Okay. So once it's done, you're going to take your fabric turner and you're going to insert this into our fabric like this. that. Pull that out. So like this, you're going to take the handle out. So make the fabric even and press that in place. Once after sewing the main fabric, all you're going to do is you're going to put so I just attached a pretty beautiful brown color lace, because this fabric is a very shimmery and beautiful fabric. To give a pause, I just attached a velvet lace. And the next step is I'll be attaching these handle to the bag. So for that, all you're going to do is you're going to first fold the bag in half, and you're going to take the midpoint of the bag. So this is going to be the midpoint of your tote bag, and just lay that flat. So this is the midpoint. So from the midpoint, I'll be marking 2 inch. Okay, and from this side I'll be marking another 2 inch. Place your handle like such, and you're going to pin that in place. Okay, you're going to lay the handle flat and neat, and you're going to attach the same. You're going to just join this, and you're going to pin that such. Okay. So now turn your bag this side. So same you're going to do to the next side of the bag. You're going to just take 2 inch from the center point, and you're going to mark that 2 inch over this side. Okay, same like that. Place the handle, and I'm going to sew the handles together, and let me show you how to sew this. Make sure you put at least a 3 to 4 back stitch to secure the handle in place. Okay. As this is a festival season, for sure these kind of tote bags would be really useful for your shopping. So I just want everyone to give a try. Okay. So now I'm just sewing the next side of the handle. So the handle should be placed on the free side of the fabric. Okay. Now take your lining fabric, and you're going to insert this main fabric inside your lining fabric. So this is the open side of my lining fabric, and I'm going to insert this into my lining fabric. You put the handle exactly on the place, and you're going to sew the outer edge of this like such. Just this is going to be my lining fabric, and this is my main fabric, and this is going to be the wrong side of the lining, and this is the pre side of the lining. Just like that, put the main fabric into the lining fabric and join the top part, and you're going to sew that together. It's done. And this is the main fabric which is tucked in. So take your down part opening, and you're going to pull this back out like this. Okay, and this is my handle. Okay, and this is another side of the handle. You're going to sew this together. All you're going to do is you're going to tuck the lining nice and neat inside, and you're going to put a top stitch over this point to finish out the bag. So now I have just finished sewing my lining part, and I'm going to put this lining inside the bag like this. So now I'm going to sew the top edge of the fabric. Pull the handle out and lay it flat. So in this way, the lining would be secured inside the bag and it won't come out. Be the end result of the tote bag. You can see how beautiful it is. It just came out simply neat and very elegant, and hope you like this video. So if you like this video and if you want more videos like this, don't forget to hit on the subscriber button and also just click on the thumbs up button below. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.